Okay, it's Adam and Heather here.
Hi.
That's you.
Yeah, that is me.
Okay. Your brake light doesn't do that, by the way. That's the refresh rate of the camera.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. Okay, so how'd it go today? This is your first time riding your bike.
I was very nervous right there. I think it went well. I'm pretty happy with myself. I didn't crash. I didn't put anybody else in danger.
Well, you also didn't put your foot down that much, or you didn't stall the bike or anything like that. Like you rode well.
I think I did a good job.
But the only problem that you said you had was that you were incredibly stiff.
Yes, my hands are going to hurt tomorrow because I was gripping so hard, even though you don't have to. But I was so nervous.
Was it just your right hand or both hands you were gripping hard?
Well, mostly right.
Okay.
Left I was hanging on pretty tight, but the right with the throttle, my left got a break because I had to pull the clutch at times, obviously.
It looks like we're going super slow as we are.
I was going the speed limit.
Yeah.
But the speed limit's 25 on that road.
Yeah. Well, I guess people can see my speed limit pretty well, so that shows.
Okay.
But we're
That
returning.
shows that I was going. Well, this was also the very beginning where I was still getting used to how the bike felt. I mean, I'm still getting used to how the bike feels, but it's very different than what
I'll get behind you.
I'm going to mute you
learned
for a
on.
second.
I'll come behind you so you can see me. Okay, you're doing your own thing. Good job. Throttle on. Throttle on. Nice. Look at you. Oh, that's not very PC. You going right? You're good. You're fine. No one's coming from the right side or left side. Take your time. Pull on out. Good job. Look where you want to go. Look where you want to go. Nice. Good job, Heather. All right. You're doing good. Look where you want to go. Nice. Look at you, Heather. Didn't put your foot down. Holy shit. Good job, buddy.
Good job,
That was
Heather.
good.
Thanks, Adam. This is where rain started pelting me, and I now know what it feels like when you're driving a motorcycle and your visor's not all the way down and your rain is pelting your face.
Well, just know, though, that people that wear tank tops and no helmets, it's feels like bullets.
Yeah, I think they're morons now
Okay.
that I've experienced it in person myself. Because
Yeah.
I've never gone on a 2-up ride with you in the rain on purpose, obviously. It's
Yeah.
not really,
But it's part of motorcycling. It just kind of happens.
I guess.
All right, so sorry, I kind of cut you off there. You were talking about being stiff and sweaty.
No, I
and
just
stuff.
feel like I'm still getting used to this. You know, I learned on the 500 Street, the Harley, at my MSF course, and this rides very differently. I mean, I prefer this, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, given that is my bike now. But I don't know. I thought it was good, but it was definitely, I had to get used to some different quirks that the Harley had that this didn't, or the other way around.
Yep. Although, honestly, I could probably sell it for what you paid for it with the modifications
We're not
around there
selling
now.
it.
Okay.
We're not selling it.
So I don't know, what did you... What
God,
did
you screw around a lot while you're riding. I'm like...
What didn't you like about the riding it?
What didn't I like? Well, I'm still perfecting, okay. I'm still learning different skills that I did not really get down pat, or that we just didn't have the opportunity to practice. Like I talked to you about, the range is flat, it's small, and you can't go over like 12 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. So this presented just like getting used to going around a corner at 40, 45. And traffic is actually an issue here. I mean, obviously not a lot of traffic, but our hound dog is so annoying. Now he's pawing at me for scratches. I'm so sorry.
I'm not editing this.
Okay. What I preferred about my bike, though, my thigh was not burning. My left thigh burned on the Harley.
Mm-hmm.
There was no guard or protector or whatever.
Do you feel like now you may have like over stressed about your first riding on this bike?
No. I'm still not like, I think I'm gonna be anxious and highly vigilant and all of that for a while, probably.
Okay.
But that's how I was when I learned how to drive a car. It was just...
Yeah. Nothing else to add?
Well, it's not that. I didn't like going 50, 55 as much as I liked going between 30 and 40, which I know sounds stupid. And I'm sure that will change as I get more comfortable.
Well, you didn't notice, though, that it does become more stable at speed, though.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I have a hard time going from stopping to turning at an intersection or whatever without being out of the lines.
Yeah.
And that's obviously a safety issue. I mean, just this morning I tried to convince you to take my bike down to the local church so that I could practice in the parking lot and you could come back on your bike after I drove my car down there, but you said absolutely not. Get your butt on the bike and you'll be fine.
I didn't move it down the hill, though.
You did.
And I think that first jump down the hill probably would have been
I think
rough because it was a big bounce
And
thing.
I was still getting used to this friction zone on this bike, which is very different than the Harley that I learned on.
Yeah. You're watching me try to cancel the route, by the way.
Oh.
It just wasn't working. But we ended up pulling off, though. These gloves don't work with the screen, and they're supposed to work with the screen.
We had to pull off. I was holding people up because I was going the speed limit, and people always go faster than the speed limit on most of these roads.
Yeah. All right. Pick your bike up.
I mean, honestly, if I got the bike, it's just going to stay down.
How about you have to do this?
Can't I do it this way?
No.
Why?
Do it that way, but you hurt your back over time. But you're leaking gas everywhere, so we gotta hurry up.
Well, I'm not the one that wanted to fucking do this. I'm telling you I can't do it.
Let's do it together. Grab your handlebar. And lift.
Oh my god.
Okay, your kickstand down. Now let's see how this sits on your crash bars. Perfect.
I was so mad at you.
Well, eventually, look how good you are at this corner here. Eventually, you're going to have to pick your bike up. And I was hoping to, like, break that in now.
Maybe I'll be that unicorn that never drops her bike.
Okay.
No? No, I would
just don't
have
want you to
done
be-
that any other time. I think the fact that you chose the very end right after I'd been rained on, I don't know, it was bad timing. You also didn't tell me why we were stopping.
Yeah, but dropping your bike is never going to be good timing.
I agree with you. But the fact that you were able to choose this timing, I don't know.
All right, so we got about another 45 seconds. Anything else you want to add before we hang it up?
Nothing other than the situation in the driveway that they're going to see is very embarrassing for me.
But it's a time capsule. A year from now,
I
it's going to be
know.
so nice to have this video.
I'm a little bit embarrassed that I got so pissed off that you wanted me to pick up my bike. I'm a little bit... maybe that was the only time that I'm not...
Look how good you are. You're really nailing those corners, though.
But if I get into my head and I start to overthink things, I start to have problems.
That's why I kept talking to you. Is I was thinking...
It's not daydreaming. I don't think that you understand what I'm saying. It's like if I start questioning, like, I understand that if I look in the direction that I want to go, I do. But if I start questioning that, then my body works against me.
But I'm not saying you're daydreaming. I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to allow you to, like, think about things that much.
Except that you would tell me to press every time we went into a corner, and that made me overthink it.
Okay.
That's why I had to tell you at one point not to say that every time we went into a corner, because it was really throwing me off.
I did warn you about this, though.
I know.
On the bike.
Trying.
Anything else before we let go?
Okay, here's what you do.
Nothing other than I don't know how I'm going to get this bike into the driveway every time I finish a ride.
Easy.
Increase the throttle. Let clutch in. Start dragging a little bit, then let out the rear brake. Keep going, more throttle. Are you in neutral? Were you letting the clutch out? Oh. You're good. More. Good. That's fine, I got your back.
So awful.
I got you, it's okay.
Can you do it?
No, you're good. Come on, honey, you're good. I trust you. I believe in you.
Porter's watching me.
Look forward. Let out the clutch. Go. Keep going. You're good. Keep going. Nice.
Jesus, fuck.
You're fine.
This is so stupid.
Honey, you're doing great. Just don't hit your car. All right. Let the clutch out. That's good. A little more throttle. And you're good.
Woo.
This is great. This is good. This is good friction control, though. This is perfect. You leave it right here.
Good.
That was your fan coming on, by the way, which is fine.